Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to St. Bernard Acres. This is Sunday, May 19th. Got some work done today. Let me tell you, 85 degrees. The heat came on quick. And I picked the wrong spot for my house because it's in the sun. But no, that's all right. We can live with that. I did want to show you, we did do some work today. Got a lot accomplished. I got the cornerstone laid for the house. But I think when I show you that, the people that couldn't quite understand how I was going to do it will be able to see it. Because I put up a couple of piers and a beam across it. That's as far as I got. It's this gravel that they put down. Sorry about that. I don't know what it is. But the stuff is like concrete now. It is so hard. I was thinking, that they put this stuff down, it's going to be easy to level the blocks and everything. It is not. You basically have to chip away at it to scrape it to level up blocks and everything. But that's good. I like that. I want that for my driveway. Another thing I'll fill you in on. Blocks are heavy. Thank God we had the tractor. Man, what a difference the tractor makes for moving this kind of stuff. And I hated to go into debt for that tractor, but it's one of the best things I bought since I've been out here. And I have not even scratched the surface of the usefulness of it yet. So let me turn you around, talk to you a little bit, and then I got video of us moving blocks and stacking blocks, and leveling out the blocks was a trip. And the whole time I'm explaining things as I'm doing it. And when I got finished, I got up to move the camera and realized it wasn't even on. So you get to see the finished product. But yeah, what can you do? It was so hot and I was so sweaty. I am headed into the cabin now. Gary and I went to get something to eat. Gary came out. People asked about him. He stopped by. He's headed down to Alabama to his property. He wanted to get my auger and a small generator, one of my inverter generator. And I gave him one of those refrigerator freezer combo things. He wanted to pick that up. To take down to Alabama with him. So he got to visit for a while. Anyway, let me turn you around and show you what's accomplished now. All right, first off, there's the cabin. Second off, just got a bug in my mouth. Look at the blue in that sky. I mean, the clouds had just started to roll, and it was solid before. Very pretty sky. Wow. So clear out here. All right. So remember we had 2 pallets here of block yesterday that were sticking out in the driveway. Well, we've relocated them. And I got a couple of those plastic skids, real heavy duty plastic skids out. And we restacked some of what Alex is going to use. Whether he uses that many or not, we don't know. It's just a 14 by 32 building they're bringing out. They told him to get 70 blocks. I don't know, but they're here. I moved what we had up to this location. When they come out, they will stack all the blocks. They will level the building and everything for him. We just wanted to make it a little bit easier for them to get to them. And I had to take a bunch down to my spot that nobody is leveling for me but me. don't want all of them to fall. That wasn't too bad. Worse than that one.
Hold up. Hey.
Talk about 8 feet.
Yeah. Here.
About 10 inches back.
Don't make me do a sobriety check.
Alright.
Right where the race is.
That looks good enough. We're coming off?
Yep.
Well, that's how to do it. I'm gonna take more down there. But these straps, man, that the blocks were, that was actually holding the blocks are amazing. I love these things. These are like cargo straps. But let's take a walk once we get straight. All right. I think you can see it. Where do you see how we did the block too, as far as bringing them down here and dropping those every 8 feet? It's gonna be perfect. So I've decided to, by the way, once again, there is a change in how I'm doing things. Remember, I was gonna put our 10 by 16 shed there sideways, then a little walkway, then to my 16 by 40 house. I'm not going to do the shed thing. I'm just going to add 2 more sections onto the house, 2 more 8-foot sections, and just make it one house. So no shed for utility room. We're going to have a utility room. We're going to add on. And then, well, instead of it being 16 by 40, it's going to be 16 by 56. is going to be the size, which is going to be plenty. This stone that they put down, I don't know what this stuff is called. I'm going to have to find out. But I'll see if this shows up at all. Oops. Hang on, man. Let me do this again. This stuff is like concrete. It's amazing how hard it is. And you basically have to level the blocks. You got to chip away this stuff. And I got 8 inches of it on here. So I want my driveway to be out of this stuff. The base anyway, and then put gravel on top of it. This is almost like recycled concrete or something. Anyway, there's all the flat blocks down here that I'm gonna need. I can start leveling with. I don't know how many. They told Alex to have 70 blocks for his building. I bought 126. I don't know how many are gonna be left over. I brought about 20 of them down here to start with. And we'll see where we stand after that. But let me show you the cornerstone of my house. Finally. Right there. That's how this is going to set up. Except this 4x6 beam I have, because I have a bunch of these, is going to have a 2x6 on each side of it that I'm going to bolt into these. I had a bunch of these for another project, and I found some on a really good deal. So rather than go buy 6x6s, it will be cheaper for me to buy 8-foot 2x6s, bolt them together. I have tons of the bolts and nuts, all the way down through 3 rows of them. And it's going to be like having 7x6 beams. But it's going to hang over a foot in every direction. So you can see there, it's going to be the side of the house. That's the electric underneath that bucket. So we got that covered. But yeah, I got 2 of them there. There's only 24 left to level. What a job that is. Holy cow. I did not think it would be that hard. But I didn't expect this gravel to be cement-like. And we're going 60 feet. So that's probably, well, I got enough spread out of these 4x8x16 blocks, the base, to get them all set in place. Then I could do the cinder blocks, just all I have to do is put them on top. But I don't want to go very high. I think the higher you get with these things, the less, what's the word I'm thinking of? Anyway, I think the higher you get, it's like the weaker they get. So I don't need a ton of space under this house. At this end of the house is going to be a washer and dryer. At the other end of the house is going to be the bathroom. But I run a water line down to here, and then the drain line, it only has to drop plastic 1/4 of an inch every 2 feet or every 10 feet, right? I'm going 60 feet or probably 50 feet before I get to the main drain going to the septic. So you're talking, an 1.5 inch drop, 2-inch drop over, that span. So I don't need these things, being 4 or 5 blocks high so I can work under the house. That's out. I'm looking for simple things. My well is going to go up there. But back here in this area, I'm going to put 2 totes to catch rainwater. That's going to be for the washing machine. I won't use well water to wash the clothes. I'll use rainwater. I will also have a line with rainwater going down to the bathroom because that's what we will use for the toilet, is rainwater. I won't be taxing my well that way. I'll be able to use rainwater for that kind of stuff. Alex is going to do the same thing, you know, save the well water. We use that for drinking and cooking and showering and stuff. All right. Anyway, I hope you have a little bit better understanding of how I'm going to be doing this house and how I can do it by myself, pretty much. But yeah, this is the start. Now I have to, you saw all of the floor joists that I'd done. I think for the next 2 sections I'm going to put on, I'm not going to piece together 8-foot by 8-foot pieces. I'm going to buy 16-foot 2x8s. They will span, a 2x8 will span 9 feet 8 inches on your house. I'm going to be spanning about 7.5 feet with the 3 rows of beams going down through here. So I'm not worried about that at all. I think I'll just frame a normal floor down at that end instead of build these sections, now that I know how I'm going. But yeah, progress. Told you. Once the weather breaks and I get a little bit of money, I can buy things and we'll get this set up. We'll get things working. But I am going to go in the cabin. I am going to turn the AC on, and I'll edit some video and put it up for you guys. But yeah, that's telling you, it's looking cool. I love it. I don't need, see, another thing people have to think about, because they're all telling me about, you have to do this, you have to do that. Well, maybe you have to do that in your area. I have no codes here. I have no inspections that I have to go through. I am 67 years old. I do not need a house that's going to last me another, 100 years. This is affordable. This is going to be a piece of cake. It's going to work out just fine for us. But I hope you all enjoy it. I will see you tonight on my live stream. I'm going to be doing that tonight at 8 o'clock. Competing with somebody. But no, it's how it's going. Anyway, I guests out here last night. We didn't want to interrupt them for me to do a live stream. But this is Joe out at St. Bernard Acres. It's been a good day. I'm out.